Lime and water. First thing in the morning is important. Before you consume any food, as your eyes open, have yourself a tepid, room temperature that is, glass of water. Don't want to be consuming water straight from the fridge. It's just way too cold for the body and the digestive system. It kind of shocks the system a bit. And it's easier on the digestive system when you're drinking your beverages, most of them at room temperature. You might have smoothies where you've got frozen fruits, that's fine. But when you're consuming your water, because you'll be drinking a lot of it, for women, 2 litres, for men, 3 litres a day. And what I've done with this lime and water, I'm using a key lime, but you can use any type of lime. I happen to buy key limes which are seeded, and seeded fruits and vegetables contain more minerals. They have their whole genetic makeup. You're getting all the minerals you need. It's grown naturally. Or you could use lemon. It's up to you. But consume it at room temperature. Either have spring water or mineral water. If you're having distilled water, make sure you're infusing your distilled water with your shungite, as one of our members I was speaking to today, who's joined the detox, does. She infuses her distilled water with shungite, because shungite has a lot of minerals, and it's also good at purifying water, to be honest. I will talk about that another time. And also you want to make sure that you have at least 500 mils per serving, because it's going to be easier for you to be able to reach your target of 500 of 2 litres for women, 3 litres for men. If you have them in sort of 500 mil stages, so I have that in the morning, that's 500 mil. And then Anthony, if you just bring up the second slide, and here I have had just a handful of nuts. These are walnuts. I've had about 4 of them, and I would encourage you to soak your whatever nuts that you're having, because by doing so, say like you just soak them in a little mineral water overnight, and you just dry them off, put them in a sealed container and have them when you want. It's softer in texture. You still get the kind of, you don't get as much of the dryness from the nut, but it's smoother, it's easier to consume, better on your digestive tract. We want to rest the digestive system at this time. And I had those just before having my D3 supplement and my zinc magnesium supplement. So that's my D3 supplement and my magnesium supplement, because D3 is a fat soluble mineral. It needs to be consumed with at least 2.5 grams of fat, and my body was just calling for walnuts. That's what I fancied. You could have, I don't know, a 1/4 piece of avocado. If you don't want to eat at that the time when you're having your supplements because you're not ready to eat, you could also have, you know, a small teaspoon of pure cold pressed olive oil, and have that again with your tall glass of water, which will be up to 500 mils. So there already you've consumed a litre of water already. See how easy that can be? So Anthony, if you don't mind bringing up the next slide. So when I was ready to start eating, the first thing I really broke my fast with, and they call it break fast, if you think about it, breakfast, break fast. Now your body will determine when you're ready to eat. There's no set time to eat. There's no order in which you should eat your foods. But with the foods that I've put on the list in day 1, you need to be consuming these as the main foods, because they are high these are high glutamine foods, okay? Now, these are the type of foods you want to eat in order to support your liver, because the next day you'll be going on a liver flush. And here I had an orange and apple as my snack. And I had them whole. I just ate them as they were. They made quite a good snack. That's what my body was calling for. You may want something different. It's all up to you. You might have wanted a big salad at that time of the day. I mean, this was kind of mid-morning. So that was the snack that I had. And then after my snack, probably about half an hour to an hour later, I had turmeric tea. Now, I used the root of the turmeric, just a knob of turmeric which I sliced, and I put in a cup and a half of water to a pan with my sliced turmeric, brought it up to a slow boil and just allowed it to steep. Turmeric is a high glutathione food, so it's that natural chemical which we want to stimulate in the system, and turmeric is a high glutamine food. So that was my turmeric tea, and then the next thing I consumed this is around lunchtime, and beetroot is high in glutathione. So is beetroot. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I've got thrown off now. We're starting all over again. Beetroot and squash. You've got your tomato. I had tomatoes. I had some avocado, and I just had mixed leaf salad. But I made a lemon and herb dressing that went with that salad, and I just drizzled that over my salad, and I had that for my afternoon lunch. And again, I'll be sharing the recipes on the Natural Workshops platform, where anybody joining the detox program gets free access to my members' site up until the 10th of May. You get other benefits as well, because you have health clubs there. You have Carol's Organic Kitchen, where you get a wealth of recipes that you can start eating from today to prepare your digestive system for the detox. They're all nutritionally balanced, easy prepare meals. So this is just my lunch that I had. You can, with the foods on the list, add or take away anything you want from there and make your own type of salads, smoothies, dressings. But I'll share all the dressings and sauces that I do, and teas, etc., recipes on Natural Workshops for our members and detoxers. So the next thing that I had after lunch, if you just check what day that was, when I say day, what item number that was, so you can follow on from the next one.
That was item 5.
I had, about half an hour later, some nettle tea. And I've had 3 cups of nettle tea. I had 2 cups of turmeric tea. But the nettle tea is particularly good and high in glutathione, and also it has a number of minerals. It's quite high in minerals, and we're trying to nutritionally feed ourselves, make sure that we're fed on a cellular level. And nettle tea is a really good green tea to consume throughout your detox. And that is going to be my main tea that I'm going to be having 3 times a day. Now, you'll see there are other teas that you can choose from throughout the detox, that is, as you get into, say, day 5 and onwards. You can choose a specific tea that you may consume up to 3 times a day. There may be 2 other ones or another one that you may want. They can make up your water consumption as well. And for some of you who asked for the one-to-one call, I recommended specific herbs for you to drink, for you to reach your health goals. So I had my Nettle Tea, which is one of my favourite mineral-dense green teas. And then after my green tea, my Nettle green tea, Anthony, my body was calling for a nice smoothie. And I made myself a lovely green smoothie, but not just any smoothie. This was just very simple. I used a whole apple, and I would recommend you get green apples, and a knob of ginger, and I used cucumber and mineral water. And I simply blended it, and I made this amazing, refreshing, delicious, satisfying. Anthony he's like, calm down, Mum. It's just a smoothie. It was so lovely. It really was. When he had it, he couldn't get enough of it. I wanted seconds, but we had to get out the door because we had to meet someone. But that is a really filling and satisfying smoothie. And you can add sea moss to it. Now, if you haven't seen the post on the 40-day Detox Live with Carol Fraser Facebook group post yet, especially my detoxers who are taking part, have a look at the video post where I'm talking about sea moss. And I've put a link there so you know where to purchase your sea moss. Sea moss has 92 of our body's mineral makeup. It is what our body is basically consists of, and it has 92 of our 101 minerals that are contained in our body. And that just gives you an extra boost of energy. It stabilizes your metabolism. And also it's a great fiber food, so it keeps you full for longer as well, and you're getting all those wonderful minerals. And you can add that to your teas as well. You know, as long as you're having at least up to 4 tablespoons during the detox is fine. So if you wanted to have it in one of your teas and then you wanted to have it in one of your smoothies, put 2 tablespoons in each serving, but no more than 4 tablespoons during the detox. And in maintenance, 2 tablespoons a day just to maintain it, because it contains iodine. And too much of good thing is not too good. So we want to mineralize the body at this time, so we can have about 4 tablespoons. But I had this wonderful apple, ginger and cucumber smoothie. And then after my lovely smoothie, my dinner consisted of all the high glutathione foods. So here I've got avocado, I've put in tomatoes, romaine lettuce, I've just added some red lettuce as well. I added to it some radish and some finely chopped okra, spinach, a little bit of chard, and I tossed this all together, with a bit of red onion, and I put it together with a lovely creamy dressing. And all of the recipes I shall be putting on the Natural Workshop, so bear with me as I upload those for you so you can get access to them. So that's what I had today. And to probably finish at the end of the night, I'll probably make myself a ginger tea just before retiring to bed. But I'm having a bit of water here now. I always have a lot of water. And each and every day I'll be showing you from the foods list that you've received from having joined the detox. You'll see the list there. Have a look in day 5, where you'll see all of the list of the foods that you'll continue eating. But day 1 to day 3, 4, you'll see specific foods that are outlined. and you'll get an explanation as to what is going on in terms of why you're eating the way you're eating. So you're not just doing a detox and expecting results just blindly. You're getting the information as to how to implement it, why to implement it, what it's doing for your body. So that's how the 40-day detox plan will work. And if you haven't registered for the detox plan already, click on the link below, which I will put here. It's not too late to join, but join as soon as possible so that you can get access to the Natural Workshops member site, and you'll get access to a wealth of recipes and the recipes that I'll be putting on here. The foods, demonstration of the foods that you've seen tonight, each night at 6 o'clock, I'll be putting them up here live. And then if you join the detox program, you get access to those recipes as well. So if anybody has any questions, please come on every day. Ask any questions that you will, so that I can answer any of them for you. And if anybody joins and they need a one-to-one, perhaps you might have underlying health issues, you may have allergies, you may be suffering with diabetes too. Let's have a talk. Let's see whether you qualify to go on the detox, and see where I can make any recommendations for you so you can get deeper results. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow, where I'll be showing you some more meal ideas.